Okay, welcome back, guys. So let's quickly add our light. So I'm just gonna use the default light that's in Blender. Um, Select this light here, and it's gonna be on point. So let's switch to sunlight, and I'm going to basically play with the strength. So it's not going to have any effect here because we're in shader tab. So see, you have to go to your render tab, right? So when you click on this, you can see you're going to see your shadows. So when you select the sun and you press R to rotate, you see it um, rotating, and you can see the shadow changing positions, right? It's just pick whatever angle you want based on your image reference or your background, right? So I think for now, let's just go back to shader tab. So let me show you how to create like quick clouds. Press Shift A and go to Meta Ball. Just click on ball. Let's use this one. So yeah, you can just have this. You can use it as a cloud. You want to put it at the back. So I think for my background, I'm just gonna change it back to the previous image that I have, which is the sky. Yes, this one. Yes. Let me just use this for this purpose, right? So this is the sky and the cloud. So let's go back to our clouds. Let's duplicate this, right? So we're gonna hold Shift D, and you can see so metaballs interact with itself, right? It acts like a tick field, so that gives us the kind of effect we want for a cloud. We can scale it too if you want. You can scale it on Z axis. So just play with it as you wish, right? Yeah. So I'm just going to have this as my cloud. So let me just select everything here and just shift duplicate to have other cloud. I'm going to scale this to be smaller. I'm going to shift duplicate again and just scale it. Yeah, shift duplicate. Yeah, so just play with it and be creative basically. Use our cloud, right? Yeah, of course, you can play with the color, right? The textures. So just select the meta ball itself and go to your material and add a new material to it. So you can play with the color. Hey, if you want a pink cloud, you can go ahead and add a pink cloud, right? Green cloud, blue cloud, I don't know what kind of cloud you want, but because I'm just going to go with the white, make it more brighter. Yeah, I think that's fine by me. Yes, so I think it's okay for me. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna like move all this backward a bit. Like that's too close. Yeah, so let's add something else, right? Let's add some more those floating obstacles to have in a platformer game. So I'm going to add a cube. Have this way. Excuse me. Have it this way. So I press on title key and 3 to frame selected. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm just gonna add a new texture to that and add an image. Select this, Control T, open the image, and let's add this. So of course it doesn't show because we have not done the UV. So select it and go to edit mode and click U unwrap. Okay, now you can see now the problem here is when you come here you can see that the um the image, right, is off the grid of the UV. So just select A and G to grab move it so you can see it. You can see it's reflecting. So I just want this thing to show in the front of this cube. So I can see right through the cube and I don't want that. So I'm going to uncheck this X-ray mode. So I'm going to select this, go to face selection, select this face, and just U to unwrap that part alone. Yes, so I'm just going to come back here and press G to grab and have it here. Then I'm just going to S to scale to make it fit perfectly like I want. I think that's the easy way for me. Probably there might be other ways, but for me, I think this works the fastest way for me, right? So yeah. And so I think for me, this works, right? Yeah. So we want something like this. Yeah, like all those things. Mario hit to his head just to get some more coins, right? I think this works for me. Yeah. So now because it's 3D, right, you might see this black spot and I don't want it. So I'm just going to go to edit mode, select this path and add new material, right? Click on plus, new, and we need to like select the gold color. I want this, yeah. So just click on assign. Yes. So come here, click on assign. Come here, select the material, assign it. And come to the down, select the material and assign. Click tab, yeah. Yes, so this is what I want. Exactly what I want, yeah. So you could just duplicate this shift D, Z, sorry, X, have as many as you want. It's up to you. So I'm going to create a different texture for this one here. I'm going to click on the new material, right? Click on new. Let me just name this brick. Yeah, so I'm going to add an image to this one. Select here, Ctrl T, open the folder and just choose this brick. Yeah, so let's I think it's already assigned. What's happening here? Let me go to edit mode. Brick. Yeah, so select brick and select everything A and then just assign. Yes. So we have this here. So same thing we did with this box. So just select this face and unwrap it. I think it's already unwrapped. Already unwrapped. So I just need to press G to align it here. Yes. That's all I need to. So because it's big, right, you can just do for the other side. Just G to. I think for this one you have to unwrap it. Come here, press U, unwrap, and then press S to scale, G to grab, S to scale. You can as well rotate it. Yeah, you can spend time fine tuning, right? But I'm just gonna like leave mine. Just fix it roughly. U to unwrap, S to scale, G to grab, and just roughly placing it, right? So same thing, U to unwrap, S to scale, bring it down, G to grab, take it here, S to scale. Same here, U to unwrap, S to scale, G to grab, bring it here. Yeah, so we have that. Go back to your demo here. So you can shift D to duplicate on Z X axis and just have varieties of your platformer. Yeah, you can just shift D, make it like two bricks together. Yeah, that kind of thing, right? Yeah. I think this kind of works for me. Yes. Yes, I think this works for me. Yeah. So please always save your work, right? So one last thing, let's add a HDRI to our environment light. So let's go to our render view. The shadows are too dark, so I'm gonna add like a quick HDRI. So to do that, come down to here, click on object, click on go to world. So Shift A to add, just search for environment. So click on environment texture and drop it in, and let's connect our color to color. You have this pink color everywhere, right? So we need an image or HDRI. Um, so for example, if I put this image right, everything's gonna be blue. Or you can just go to HDRI.com, right, and get any kind of HDRIs that you want. So you can just go to that, right. So I'm gonna like bring in um this studio HDRI that I have. But it doesn't really fit the outdoor because it's studio HDMI, right? So my internet is down. I could have just gone online to get one right now. But for this tutorial's sake, I'm going to use this for now. Yep. So let's just quickly animate our camera and then um, add some renders properties to this and just have a final video output, right? So let's quickly do that. I'm going to go back to our layout here and then click on camera. So make sure you lock your camera to view here, right? If you can't see this panel, press N. If it's hidden like this, press N, go to view, and then click on this lock to view, and press N to hide it back. So you just need to be on frame 1 and go to where you're starting here. Let's say for me, I'm okay like this, right? Let me just put it this way for me. Yes, so I'm just going to start by keyframing, key or I, and location, and then you're basically just tracking your character with the camera, right? And then keyframe, location, and then you move it again. Oh, sorry, I'm keyframing the wrong object. You can see I selected this key up here. I'm keyframing that, which is very wrong. So I'm just going to delete the keyframe. Yeah, so I make mistakes too a lot. So click on your camera from the outliner to be sure, right? So let's head back to frame 1 and then just hold shift and your middle mouse wheel and just bring it this way here. Yes, and then press K or I. K or I, it depends on the version of Blender you're using. Press location to key. So move it this way. Once it's off the camera, you can just hold shift and pan again at the same time again, right? And then press K or I to locate. Keyframe location, same thing. Once it's inside the house, just move it this way and then press your keyframe location. So let's see what we have. Yeah. Okay, so let's do something now, right? I think he waits here for a bit, so let's make the camera also wait for a bit. So this point here, we're going to key it, press your location, right? So make sure your camera is selected, and then select this key, and then Ctrl C to copy, and then let's move our playhead to the point where he jumps around here, and paste that keyframe. So in this point now, the camera is still, doesn't move much. So let's do the same thing to here while he waits. So around here. So in fact, let's even take the camera back a bit because I feel like it moves too fast. Let's enter here. Put the keyframe location, right? So select that key by clicking on that key, Ctrl C, and then move your playhead to the point where your character jumps. and then paste it. So it keeps the camera steady at that point. Let's see. Wait. Yes. That's it. And that's it. So in fact, let's have our camera zoom into this point here. So from here, just let's keyframe for yeah, I think location is fine. Okay, and hits. Okay, so let's have our camera just punching a bit here. So maybe at the last frame, let's just zoom in a bit, right? Yes, and let's just keyframe that again. Location. Yes. Let's do that again. Location, right? So I want to punch in a little more. Oh, yes. Yes. So that's it. If you want to get crazy, you can animate your camera moving up when it jumps up and down. But for this basic keyframing of camera, I'm just going to leave it this way. Yeah. So we have it. Oh. Okay. So let's render this as video, and then we can share online or just do whatever I want to do with it. Right. So let's always save. Ctrl S to save. So go to your render tab here. We're using EV to render. So turn on ambient occlusion. So please go to your render tab to see what you're doing. You can see the difference when shading tab, right? So please be on your render tab. So turn on ambient occlusion, turn on bloom, turn on maybe screen space diffraction so you can have more reflection. Basically, maybe motion blur. It's going to add to the time of the render, but it's okay. So yeah. So we have this. But I think our bloom is too bloomy. So we are going to definitely but now we're going to definitely reduce the bloom intensity. So let me check something in the cloud, right? Go to select the cloud, go to shading. Let's see, change it to object mode. Let's play with the with the emission. I want the cloud to kind of have some light. It's just that, yeah. I think no, not this is too much. I think 0.2 is fine. Yes. So back to layout. Yeah. So let's play with the bloom. Bloom intensity is too much. Let's just drop it down a bit. Yeah. So I think this is fine by me. Because we're outdoors, so there should be some. Yeah, I think it's fine. It's fine. Up, 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 up. Yeah. So yeah. So I think this is fine by me. Yeah. So if you want to go crazy, right, you can actually have these your platforms on the same level with this, just a little bit above. So you can have the guy jumping on them and doing all those tricks that Mario do. So for now, I think I'm okay with this. So let's quickly render this out as a video and then we call it a wrap. Call it a wrap, yeah. So let's do that. So click on output, the icon just beneath the render output. So go down to where you see output here, you see a folder. Click on that folder. So just basically pick where you want to save your render or animation or image, right? So I'm going to save it here and name it. Just put game a name for now. Yeah. So accept. Yeah. So if you want like a quick image render, you could just, let's say you want to render this frame where he hits this guy or where he flies in the air, right? You could quickly just go to render tab up here, click on render image, and then just give some time. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, you can see what is happening, and that's it. That's it. Yeah. So let's just close it, and then you can just click on image, and you can save it. Where on save and save image. Yeah, but I'm not saving this, right? So just close this. Yeah. So let's continue with our settings. So output, choose the file folder where you want to save it, and then go to format. Let's switch it to FFmpeg video and encoding. Click on this preset menu here and choose H264 in Matroska, and that's it. Just click on it one time and that's it. So all you need to do is to go to render and then render animation, and it's going to render quickly. You can see your motion blur, right? The jumps, it has the motion blur applied to it. So mind you, we didn't do depth of field or any such thing. Yeah, so it's going to count down to all the number of frames that we have in our timeline, and once it's done, that's it. So right now up here you can see frame 40, 42, 3 keeps counting. So I'm just going to speed this process up so you don't have to see every single frame rendering. Yeah, okay, so we've done with the rendering, right? So when it's done, you can see the last frame, frame 217, which is my last frame. And then at that point, you can basically see, you can either minimize, maximize, you can just close. So I can just close it right now. It's not done. Yeah, so basically it's done. Basically, just go to your file and you can see your video playing. Should be, so let's just play it and see. I'm going to play with TTLC. Yeah. Ta-da! This is our video. So we can hear it. Yeah. So that's it. You can go and edit it, add sound effects and title animations, and just share online. Hey guys, here's my first animation done in Blender. Yeah, so I hope you guys find this tutorial fun. Just drop a comment down below any parts that you really do not understand, and I'll begin to like try to reply you in the comment section. Yeah, thank you, and see you guys next one. Bye.